I'm Pastor George Borkhardt, and this is another Higher Things video short. Are you saved? How do you know that you're saved? When did you get saved? Fun Word Friday takes on the word saved. That's the subject of today's Higher Things video short. Hey, if you love our videos, if you're learning about your Christian faith in places you never expected to learn about your faith from, a Lutheran pastor and his Jack Russell Terrier named Thor, go ahead and like and subscribe today. You can also go to support.higherthings.org and give today. Your tax-deductible gift keeps Higher Things, a youth organization all about passing the faith to the next generation. Keeps us rolling. Here you go, Thor. Saved. Fun Word Friday. The word in Greek is sozo. It means to save. It also means to heal. The context of it usually is by grace you have been saved through faith. This not of yourselves is a gift from God, not by works so that no one may boast. Or your faith has saved you. Works never save. Good deeds never save in the scriptures. Your good never outbalances your bad, and you don't ever save yourself. If you read a thing that says save yourself, that's not a good translation. I think that's Acts 2. It's be saved from this dreadful generation. So the word saved is a good word. It's a gospel word. It has to do with what God has done for you in the person of Christ. You are saved because of Jesus alone, by grace alone, that is received by faith alone, not by works, not by yourself, not by changing, not by making things better. No, you're saved by Jesus alone. And his aim is awful lately. And so the thing to realize about being saved is that this is a state of being. You are at peace with God. But being saved, ooh, I missed. Hey, Thor, here. There we go. Being saved is all about being in Jesus. In Jesus, you are saved. Outside of Jesus, not saved. In Jesus, salvation is yours. Eternal life is yours by grace alone. Have nothing to do with your salvation. Have nothing to do with being saved. You're on the receiving end of him saving you. There are 2 points in being saved. The one who does the saving and the one who is saved. The one who does the saving is Jesus by his death on the cross. The one who is saved is you. It's important to note that knowing when you were saved isn't that important. Having a date when you were saved, having a time in which you were saved, that'd be great, except not all of us have that. I was saved Cinco de Mayo, 1974 at my baptism. I was saved through the water and the word. I didn't have anything to do with it. That's what by grace alone means. If you are an adult and you have a point in time in which you can point to in which you crossed over from death to life, good for you, but requiring it? No. Making it something that is required is to say something unbiblical. It's a law on top of, and thus voiding by grace you have been saved. Making it about your decision. Ooh, it bounced off the wall. Not his fault. Making it about your decision or making it about your change, again, makes it all about you and not about Jesus. So the proper answer to are you saved is yes, Christ died for me. Christ rose for me. He lives for me, and I live in him. It's not that you made a decision. It's not that, because God says, I didn't choose you. You didn't choose me. Let's try that again. Jesus says in John's gospel, you did not choose me. I chose you. So again, it's not about you doing something to save yourself. It's about Christ who did the cross for you, who did his suffering and death and saved you. He kept the law for you and counts that law doing as your keeping of the law. And then he suffered the punishment, hey Thor, for all the things that you have failed to do. Again, being saved is about comfort. It's not about you looking at yourself and determining whether or not you have the right stuff to save yourself. So when you think of saved, think of being rescued from hell by by Christ, that you're dead in your trespasses and sins, and dead people can't do anything. And he makes you alive with Christ. By grace you have been saved. Ephesians 2 is a great place for that. Romans 3 is a great place for that. So it's meant to be comfort. It's meant to be a gift to you. It's meant to be all Jesus. He's the saving. You are the one being saved. He's the active doer in salvation, and you're the passive receiver receiving his salvation. That's faith. Faith is passive in that it receives from Jesus, and active in loving service for your neighbor after you've been saved. So this is all about Christ and all about comfort, all about grace, all about forgiveness. I have been saved by Jesus alone. It is a gift. It is a gift. I'm Pastor George Borchardt, and this has been another Higher Things video, Fun Word Friday 4K short.